Welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing to this YouTube channel. Welcome once again. For those joining us for the first time, thank you so much for joining us. Breaking news. Reasons why some people could not wish the UK monarch a good farewell after she passed. So this news is about the death of Queen of England, Elizabeth II. So before we dive into the details of the news for today, please do not forget to like this video channel. And for those joining us for the first time, please don't forget to click on the red button, subscribe, and get more of this juicy news so it will not pass you by when it comes and when we upload more of this news. So let's dive into the news for today. 1 million children starved to death. The pictures I saw there and the Wilson government's complicity leave me feeling haunted. Being proud of one's nation is a good thing, and I usually am. But it would be impossible to look across the decades of British history without finding a few instances that inspire shame rather than pride. I would specifically mention the internment camp that British officials established in South Africa to target the Boer families. In addition, mention should be made of the Hola camps. That were established and maintained during the fight against the Mau Mau. A pogrom surged over the northern and western regions, killing thousands of Igbos. But within the lifetime of everyone over 50, our officialdom has engaged in one really aberrant practice that can be summed up in one word: Biafra. This was in reference to the Nigerian Civil War, which was finally over 50 years ago this month. The decision to declare independence as a Republic of Biafra by residents of that already riot-plagued nation was the cause of it. The Biafrans, who were primarily Igbo people, as I discovered when I arrived as a BBC correspondent, had their justifications. In Lagos, the federal government was a ruthless military dictatorship that took control in a bloody coup in 1966. The northern and western regions were ravaged by a pogrom that killed hundreds of Igbo residents both during and after that coup. The federal government did not offer any assistance. It was led by Yakubu Gowon, a charming colonel with British education. He was a puppet though. A handful of colonels from northern Nigeria were the real triumph. Early in 1967, when the crisis worsened and roughly 1.8 million refugees were being hosted in eastern Nigeria. A concordance was agreed upon at a summit in Ghana that was organized by the British. However, when Gowon returned home, the colonel bluntly disregarded his requirements and abandoned the deal. The Eastern region officially broke away in April, and on July 7, the central government declared war. Emeka Ojukwu, a former military governor with an Oxford education, served as a leader of Biafra. London condemned the secession, made no move to intervene, and declared complete support for Nigeria while dismissing all evidence that Lagos broke the agreement. So this is the reason why people are not, mourning the Queen of England. Some people are saying that she is the reason why Nigeria is not divided up till today. But some people are saying no. During our time here on earth, And during when she was ruling Nigeria, she made life miserable for its citizens. It was very hard. During the war, they supported the central government and a lot of people were killed. Normally, we should give, our condolence messages to the family of the deceased. But with what Nigerians have faced from 1960 till date, people believed that UK has indirectly been ruling Nigeria. UK has indirectly been affecting the decisions that were being made by our government in Nigeria. Indirectly, Britain has been the cause of hunger in our land, although they might appear to be, to love us, to want to help us out of our situation, but they loot us, they steal from us. If it was that Nigeria had a very good government, people would not complain. The Igbos will not want to leave. The Yorubas will not want to leave. But because we have a government that are puppets in the hands of our former colonial masters, we suffer. We are in bondage. And those people, those international bodies are supposed to support us. But most of them are, tied under Nigerian, the way they plan it. These people don't like us. Can you imagine how they shared Africa then? As if we were a plot of lands that they were sharing human beings. I don't get it. They looted everything. They took us as slaves back to their hometown. We worked in their sugarcane fields. Our forefathers, great-great-grandfathers, they worked there, inside the rain, inside the sun. Well, how would they mourn for her when they cause great pain to the people of Nigeria? This is the reason why Nigerians are not mourning now. The elites, they may mourn now. Those people in government they're enjoying it, of course. But the poor masses are saying, what has she done? She might have done something. Nobody's been ungrateful here. She might have done something, and the help didn't get to us. But we are aware that we have been suffering. She has been supporting the Nigerian government. And she's not aware that the Nigerian government, they were chosen by a minority, not by the majority of Nigeria. And we claim to operate a democratic setting. No. The minority have the final say in Nigeria. And this is the main reason why the Yoruba people are saying, let us be going. How will people mourn our death? When a lot of children, they were hungry during that civil war then. That Britain supported the central government. When the civil war started, markets were closed. People died of diseases, gonorrhea, typhoid, cholera broke out in Nigeria. Hospitals were locked up. People died. So people are saying that, okay, she has been the one that has not allowed Nigeria to be divided. But what did she do to make Nigeria to be united? What is your take on this? What do you feel about this woman's death? It's good to respect the dead. But what do you feel about the fact that some of our political heads are saying that she is the one that has not allowed Nigeria to be divided? What do you feel about it? Let me hear this in the comment section. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for your time. Please don't forget to like this video channel. For those who have not subscribed, please click on the red button, subscribe, get more of this news, even as we discuss together. Thank you so much for your time. God bless.